everybody, I'm Nikki and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a Bookish unboxing because we're going to be unboxing this. This is the November 2017 OwlCrate. This is my second OwlCrate ever. I unboxed my first box with them last month. I will put a link to that in the cards if you guys want to check it out. And I love this subscription box. Oh my gosh. So if you guys aren't familiar, OwlCrate is a monthly young adult bookish subscription service. If you guys are interested in checking them out, I will put links and pricing information in the description below as per usual. So this month's theme is Castles, Courts, and Kingdoms. We're going to see A Court of Thorns and Roses, which I'm super excited about. Some Harry Potter, things like that. Lots of fantasy in this box. I am super excited, so we're just going to go ahead and break into it. Okay, so without further ado, when you open up the box, this is what you're going to see. They always include the spoiler card, but it's also really nice. I'm not going to read the info on the back, but you can kind of frame it and use it as artwork, which I think is really cool. Alright, so they always package the things really nicely in this box, and everything always goes so great with the theme. They really know how to build a mood. And if you guys are interested in OwlCrate, I also highly recommend getting on that ASAP because the last couple boxes have sold out fairly quickly. Alright, so our first item, yes. Okay, so our first item is a beanie, and it is a Harry Potter beanie. And can you see? It says Expecto Patronum. I love this. I love the little ball on top. It's knit, it's thick, it's warm. We've got the lightning bolt. This is super cool. Oh my god. Totally gonna put this thing on. What do we think? Oh, it's so warm. Alright. Next up, we have something in this little nondescript box. This is, I have no idea what this says. I can't read that. My old eyes cannot read that. Oh, it's soap, and it looks like leaves. Okay, so this is 11 bread soap made exclusively for OwlCrate by Fizzy Fairy Apothecary. Scent, a bright and refreshing combination of Moroccan mint, garden cucumber, juicy clementine, cyclamen blossoms, lily, and cactus. That is awesome. So we've got a very beautiful hand soap. That's really cool, and it's beautiful. It's so detailed. So you can see. Oh yeah, you can kind of smell. It's very like earthy and just woodsy and natural. All right. So it's kind of dark, but this is the Courts, Castles, and Kingdoms little button that we get in every box. Okay, an OwlCrate exclusive, Juniper and ivydesigns.com. Oh, this is from the Grishaverse, from Lee Bardugo. So we have a wooden pin. When people say impossible, they usually mean improbable. That is gorgeous. And it's really big. Look at that. Oh, so this is from the Grishaverse. I love this. This is beautiful. And then we have, ooh. Okay, Game of Thrones fans, we have a lip balm from geekfirelabs.com. It's called Winter is Here. This is Blackberry Mint and OwlCrate exclusive lip balm. You can see we have the Stark sigil here. Oh, perfect. Perfect because winter is coming and I don't like it. Alright, so we have a clear lip balm. It looks like beeswax, made with beeswax and soybean oil. Ooh, that tastes really good. Smells good, it tastes good. I like it. Alright, I think we're coming down to, wait, that's not the book. Okay, so we have a notebook. Oh, this is the Court of Thorns and Roses. This is Don't Let the Hard Days Win. And this looks like just a notebook, a standard spiral notebook, which I can always use, just the regular lined pages. As you can see, no other designs, but that is beautiful. Oh, I do love notebooks. Now we're coming down to the book. In this month's box, with an OwlCrate exclusive cover, is The Glass Spare from Lauren DiStefano. Ooh, Yes. I haven't read any of Lauren DeStefano's books, but I have a bunch of her books on my TBR list, and I've heard really great things, so I am excited to get my first book from her and read it. As you can see, we have a signed book plate on the back. We have the glass spare tattoos. It looks like a bunch of gemstones here. And usually a note or something from the author. It looks like this was drawn by her. You can see the front. Okay, so this is the story of Will, a princess with a complicated life. Her brother Owen was the heir. Her brother Baron was wicked. Her brother Gertie was genius. And Will? Will always knew she had a wanderer's heart. What she didn't know was that her heart was also cursed. And this was done by Lauren DeStefano. Ooh, I am intrigued. Oh, I forget what they call it, but this is where they have like the textured pages on the corner. I love that. Super excited for this. I love a good like dark whimsical fantasy, and it sounds like that's what this is going to be. So I'm super excited to read this. And then we have a couple of other things in the bottom here. So this is our little spoiler booklet. And the theme for December's box is Seize the Day. So inside the December box, you're also going to receive a useful and exclusive item from Bookworm Boutique. Alright, and what I like is on the back of this spoiler card, they tell you the different shops that are featured in the box, which I really like. So I will try to find them and link them below for you guys if you're interested in any of this stuff. But the first item that we have is our exclusive 11 bread soap from Fizzy Fairy Apothecary. And this is representative of Lord of the Rings, so you'll instantly feel as though you've been accompanying Sam and Frodo on their journey through Middle-earth. So that is an OwlCrate exclusive. We have our little soap. You can also protect your lips with a blackberry mint lip balm inspired by Game of Thrones from Geek Labs. Love that. Always down for a good like lip balm, especially in the winter time. Right now my lips are a little chapped, so I kind of need it anyway. It smells really good. It tastes really good. I like this. So we have our brooch made exclusively by Juniper and Ivy Designs, inspired by Leigh Bardugo's Grishaverse. There are 3 different designs. So this is the one that we got. The nice little quote on the back. I really, really like that a lot. You'll be able to fend off Dementors in chilly days with this exclusive Expecto Patronum beanie created by OwlCrate just for us. Stay cozy. Love it. I love the little pom-pom at the top. I love how it's not super in your face. I like that it's a black and white design. So cool. So excited. Yeah, I'm going to be rocking this all the time. And then we have our notebook featuring a quote from A Court of Mist and Fury by Stella's Bookish art. So it's just your standard, like kind of smaller notebook with lined pages, but the design is beautiful. I love it. I can always use a good notebook. I think a lot of us big readers like to write. So yeah, super excited about that. And then we have the Glass Spare by Lauren DeStefano right here with the OwlCrate exclusive cover. So Will is the only daughter of a power-hungry king forced to live in the shadows as a spy for her kingdom. One day when her life is put at risk, she discovers she has the ability to turn living things into gemstones with just one touch. So when the newfound power causes tragedy to occur, she flees her home in search of the answers and a cure. And she ends up finding more than she bargained for when she meets a cursed prince from an enemy kingdom. So The Glass Spare is a beautiful fantasy story about the bonds of family, where your loyalty lies. And then there's also a signed bookplate and letter from author Lauren DeStefano, as well as exclusive gemstone tattoos. So we have that. We have our little signed bookplate here. This from Lauren DeStefano with our little note and our gemstone temporary tattoos. And that was everything that we got in this month's OwlCrate with the theme of castles, courts, and kingdoms. So I loved this month's box. They always really build kind of a very eclectic Etsy, very curated style theme. And I said that in my last OwlCrate review. So they know how to really pull things together that kind of fit with one another, right? Like we have a lip balm and a soap, so like personal care. You have your beanie to keep you warm. And then, you know, I would say like things like this, our pin and our notebook are really fun kinds of items. Like this is a little more collectible. This is something that's useful. So it's a really good mix of stuff that you get. They do a lot of really thoughtful touches with like signed book plates and notes from the author. This box is just very thoughtful. So if you guys have like young adult readers in your life, or you are a young adult reader, I think this is a really fantastic gift idea. I know the holidays are coming up. I love that they're featuring newer books, so they might be things that people haven't quite read yet. Yeah, everything is so great. They pull from a variety of franchises that we love. This month it was Lord of the Rings. We had A Court of Mist and Fury. We had the Grishaverse. We had Game of Thrones. I mean, lots of really fun franchises that are really popular that people know, with really unique items and kind of one-of-a-kind things. A lot of the stuff in this box is exclusive to OwlCrate. So you get stuff that's unique to this box, but you can also go and support these smaller Etsy shops as well. And I think that that's a really cool thing. And I think that they kind of fit hand in hand really well. So I'm always very blown away by boxes like this that just take the time and put a lot of thought and care and effort into their box. So that was everything in this box. Again, I am super stoked. I'm blown away. This is going to be a box I think that I feature more and more on the channel. I'll probably skip next month just because the theme isn't super appealing to me. And my Bookish TBR is so huge that I feel kind of guilty amassing all of these books that are just going to take me forever to get to. But yeah, they're definitely going to be back for sure. I'm just going to kind of cherry pick from month to month depending on the theme and the franchises featured. But this is a really fun subscription and a really great service, and they're a really popular one, and I can see why. So yeah, I'm definitely glad I got this box for sure. My favorite item, honestly, it's kind of between the beanie and the brooch or the pin. I think this is just so beautiful, and it's from one of my favorite franchises. So it's between these two, and I'm super excited to read the book, actually. I'm thinking maybe over winter break. I love a good fantasy, and this sounds awesome. I know a lot of people who really, really respect Lauren DeStefano, and they love her work, so I'm excited to finally read one of her books. And I follow her on Twitter, so she's really great. I will link her account down below if you guys want to check her out. But yeah, that is everything. I want to know what you guys thought, though. What was your favorite item? Have you guys read this book yet? Have you heard of it? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you guys like this video, if you guys like OwlCrate, don't forget to give it that big old thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe while you're at it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.